Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna talk about how to prepare for 2020 AP exams. First of all, don't panic. Don't worry. I got tips, so don't worry. First tip is have a strategy. You need to plan ahead, and if you haven't already, even if you have, it was a waste of time. Why? Because we didn't see this coming. So personally, I've been planning it, the different sections of the test, like multiple choice questions, document based questions, the essay questions. I was like planning to practice each of them during certain period of times. Depending on your AP class, your test will be different. So that's another thing you have to do. You have to go to College Board or the AP Central and then check how your test has been modified, and I will also link the site in the description box so you can just go directly and check. Personally, this year I'm taking AP World History, and the original test should be more than 3 hours, but it's gonna be like 45 minutes. And it's going to be only one document-based question. I might be making a video just about how to prepare for the specific document-based question, to know how your test is going to be like. And as I've already said before, a huge part of this is knowing how it's going to be graded. So for that, I got myself a rubric to know what to write in the DBQ and know exactly what it's required, because I will talk about this later, but specification is very important in AP tests. So I will also link this below. It's very useful. I printed it and I put it in my wall so I can like read it every time and have the basics of it in my head by the time the test starts. Next, time management. You're gonna be like, oh my god, everybody tells me that. Yes, it's very important. It's part of the strategy. You must know what you're gonna do each day, what parts, what are you gonna work on. Are you gonna work on your thesis? Are you gonna work on your body paragraphs and explaining your evidence on the complexity? You have to know what you're gonna do ahead of time so you don't get lost and waste your time, most importantly, because test date is coming and you need to be prepared. But if you follow this, you're gonna be just fine. Next is remain determined. This one is one of the hardest ones for me. I struggle a lot. In this. I get distracted very easily, and I don't know if this change in the test is positive or negative for you, but if it's negative, I get you. You've been preparing for the 3-hour plus test and suddenly you have one question that, what if like you get the wrong topic, if you don't like the topic, or just by bad luck you don't know enough information about it. I know it's really hard, but you just gotta go through it, study, consistent, persuade your goal, the score you want. About scores, if you were expecting to get a 4 on the original test, you might also get a 4 on this test. So for example, I'm writing a DBQ per 3 days. Like every 3 days I make one and I rewrite it until I finally think it's good enough. I know you're supposed to write one within 45 minutes, but this is just practice. Remember, don't pressure yourself. Go at your own pace, but fast enough so you can catch up to the test date. Expand your knowledge. Don't think just because it is a DBQ or just one question or 45 minutes it's going to be easier. Just because it's one question, it might be even harder. Unfortunately, my feed got deleted here, but what I was saying is that you shouldn't limit yourself just to the things you learned in class or the material that your teacher gives you. Try to check different sources, get information from different people, different websites, just so you can get different perspectives, and at the time of writing your DBQ, having an actual point of view and an argument that you can support. And from this point, the fact of gathering information from different sources comes the next point. Have the right tools. Number 1, rubric. Number 2, have books. I recommend this one. It's so good. I've been preparing for the test with this book. It gives all the necessary information. It has practice unnecessary at this point, but whatever. You can use the DBQs from here to practice. It's really good. I recommend it. Just some facts that can help you is, of course, you might know this guy. His channel, I think, is called Heimler's History. He's helped me so much. His videos, very good. Also, you can go to College Board YouTube channel. They have very instructive videos there. Recap. So, number 1, have a plan. Know what you're going to do, when you're going to do it. Number 2, check the AP Central. You have to know what's gonna happen, what's going on, when you're gonna do your practice tests. You have to know everything, so you must check it. Number 3, study the rubric. You gotta know what you have to write, and therefore you have to know how it's gonna be graded and what's required. Number 4, manage your time wisely. Don't waste any time. The deadline is very close and you need to be precise. Number 5, remain determined. Stay focused, don't get distracted, practice every day. Number 6, check different sources. Be open to learn from different websites, different people, not only from your classroom and the things you learn in there. And last but not least, prepare the right tools. Have your different books ready for them to go into your brain. Have your rubric, have different practice tests available, etc., etc. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. As always, follow my social media, subscribe. I'm not making you, just only if you want to, remember it. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!